I am a non-binary transgender individual, and today I want to talk about what transition means to me. I started identifying as genderqueer when I was about 18 years old, and at the time, the word non binary wasn't in common parlance, and there was virtually no discussion about what a non binary transition could even look like. So I didn't have a lot of role models as a result. And there wasn't like a clear path towards being happy in my body. This was compounded by the fact that at the same time, I started having symptoms of chronic pain, which got worse and worse throughout my 20s. I had so many health issues during my 20s that I really couldn't like make space in my head for voluntary medical procedures like surgery and HRT. I know those are like way more important for some people, but at the time my priority was just managing my chronic pain. And so for like the first 15 years of my trans experience, transition was like thought experiments and haircuts. I couldn't even really choose like more gender affirming clothing to wear because at the time, the clothes that I would wear were completely dictated by my chronic pain. I wore clothes that didn't aggravate my pain, and that was it. A lot of fashion sacks. The only place I felt free to express my gender was through my hair. And consequently, I had a lot of haircuts. It wasn't until the last couple of years in my mid 30s, when my chronic pain has started to become more manageable, that I even allowed myself to think about what kind of medical transition I would like to pursue. I thought because I never wore a binder because of chronic pain, that I wouldn't be eligible for top surgery or people wouldn't believe that I actually wanted it. I even wrote a song in 2018 about how I would never get top surgery because of all my medical trauma. Roll it.
Doctor, doctor, take my breast. Take this heart out of my chest. For neither fixture shall I need in this life or in death.
And yet, here I am, 1 year post-op, and I'm still discovering new things about my likes and my dislikes with respect to my gender presentation. For the first time, I'm super into my long hair and my long nails, and this could also change. My point is that transition can look like a lot of things and be a winding road. Some trans people may have a checklist of things they want to pursue, but for many of us, we're just figuring it out as we go, or waiting until we're safe enough, or until we're well enough, or until we have enough money to transition. To me, the choices I made in the 15 years before I got top surgery were all a part of my transition, playing with hair and clothes and makeup and pronouns and gender roles and drag and body hair. It's all a part of how we learn about what we want for our bodies and our lives. I'm not certain where I'm going with this, but I'll just say this. If you're trans or non binary and you're watching this, just know that you are trans enough, like just the way that you are. And also, it's okay to want things you didn't want before. And if you're not trans and you're watching this, please understand that a million factors go into deciding what aspects of transition to pursue. And trans people are just out here doing our best and trying to be happy in this life, just like you. I would love to start a conversation about this, so please leave me your thoughts in the comments, and I hope this helps.